Hey friends, I hope you're all having a great day. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the process of how I decorated this tag flip. I used a collection Heritage by Maggie Holmes that I recently hauled in one of my last videos. I really love this collection so far, and I think it actually pairs really well with the Journal Studio collection that Crate Paper released a little while ago, probably a few months. So you'll see me kind of combining both of those collections as I do here. This is the cover, and I use that floral piece from the Journal Studio collection and then some of the chipboard from the Heritage, and this vellum wreath is also from the Heritage collection. So I made the tag flip off camera, as you can see, and then I hole punched all of them and then added trim. I actually stitched trim on every single one of them, I believe, except for one that is a shaker, and you'll see that one kind of at the end. And then I punched the holes and then used eyelets so that way it's a little bit more secure when it's on the key ring. And yeah, so I really like this collection so far, and I think it has a lot of really fun layering pieces, which I enjoy the most out of a collection. That's always what I look for whenever I am purchasing one, is how many layering pieces there are and how many like icons and stuff like that. So off camera I kind of glued everything down because it was getting a little bit fidgety because I had so many different pieces and layers going on here. And then now you can see this is actually what is this? It's like mummy cloth that I use for Halloween, and I got it from Michael's, but I really think it looks cute on certain embellishments. It kind of looks like a nest, so I've been using it a lot for that, and I think it's really fun because it adds a different texture to your project. Instead of just paper and stickers and chipboard, it kind of is a fun different piece. So I went back to the chipboard, and this is another little ticket layering piece, and then I used these phrase stickers from Jen Hadfield to put behind that. I really like the different colors of pink going on. And then this is from Pink Paisley. These they're like cork hearts, I guess. They're really cute, and they have some gold flakes in them, so I thought they paired well with this collection. They're really vintage and pretty. So this is the first tag done, and it was the cover one. It's always hard to start with a project like this, so sometimes I don't like doing the cover first, and you'll see I do a lot of this like with flip books and stuff. I'll always come back to the cover once I'm done with all the other ones and like add more stuff, because you just kind of gotta get in your groove a little bit and start working with what you have. And I haven't really worked with this collection much. I think this is the first project that I used for with the Heritage collection, so yeah, I was just trying to like get a feel for everything and what looks good together and what doesn't. So yeah, so this is a handmade embellishment that I received from Maddie, Snail Mail Maddie on Instagram, and it's really cute. It's like folded vellum, and then she added some more embellishments and phrase stickers on top, and I thought it was so cute and really matched this collection. So I put that one on the middle, and then I was trying to figure out what to add on top that would look good and balance everything out. So I added this girl sticker and another one of the cork hearts. And I really like the way that that one turned out, and that I could use up some of the stuff that I already had in my stash. So for this one, I'm going back to the Journal Studio stuff and looking through and seeing what I can find. I really love the way that this tag looks, but whenever I'm making a tag flip, I feel really weird using another tag. If that makes sense, I feel like it's really, it looks strange. So I try to stay away from that unless it's going to be covered up a lot and it's just going to be the background that's showing. So since I didn't plan to cover up the tag because it's so pretty, that I just set it aside and decided to use it on a different project. So on this one, I found this really cute notebook page, and I really like the quote on it, so I'm picking out some stuff to put behind it, and then I'm getting some foam dots to layer it up. I've been trying to layer a lot more and kind of go out of my comfort zone. Everything that I've made, I feel like it's just so two-dimensional, and I've just been wanting to add some fun stuff, so I've been challenging myself to do that, and I've really liked it so far. I'm still not on Shara Crane level or Adriana from Instagram. I'm definitely not on their level yet, but I am trying, which I feel like has made a difference in some of my projects. So yeah, and that's kind of what you'll see me doing a lot with this one, is like, even if some stuff is covered up, it still makes a difference because you can see that it's pretty and that there's a lot going on behind it in the background. So I feel like this one was still kind of plain, so I went to my Heidi Swapp Color Shine, and this is in the color gold, and I just spritzed it a little bit and sprayed some on. and I thought it turned out really cute. And then it did end up smudging just a little bit because mine is a little bit older, so it's like it kind of takes a little bit longer to dry all the way. It gets a little bit more sticky than I would like it to. But anyways, after it's dry, it looks really pretty, and it's a lot more shiny on off of camera. So I moved that one to the side to dry, and I think I did end up going back to that one and adding some more. I think I added like puffy stickers and some flowers or something like that. But yeah, so this is a pocket from the Confetti collection by Maggie Holmes, and I really wanted to include something that I could put goodies in, but I don't like doing the paper bags because I feel like they get really flimsy depending on what you put inside of them. So I thought this was a good alternative, and I didn't have to make one, which was nice because I'd already spent forever like sewing and cutting all the tags out. So I just grabbed this pocket, and then I tore off the piece that says celebrate because it didn't really match the other colors. And then I put this phrase from the Journal Studio collection from the ephemera, and it says one big journey, which is cute. And then I added these little post stamps at the bottom from the sticker sheet, and I thought it really looked kind of plain, and I wanted to make it look a little bit more vintage, so I added in some stamps. And this is actually a Maggie Holmes stamp that I found at Tuesday Morning a few months ago. And yeah, I just did it in black ink, but I think it actually would have looked really pretty with either brown or blue ink, kind of give it more of a vintage vibe. It would have looked cute, but I just worked with what I had. So now I'm going back through the ephemera and looking for some stuff that I can layer. I think I was looking for one of those vintage photographs because I thought they were really pretty, and I wanted to find a way to incorporate it in one. So you can see I find one of them, and there's another one like at the very bottom that I didn't see right away. So yeah, I'm actually just kind of picking out pieces that I like with this tag, and then I'll figure out a way of how to include them. So first I grab these tickets and I staple them together and just tear off two, and I love using tickets as a layering piece. And I ended up cutting through some of this because a lot of it was out of frame, so I apologize for that. But basically I stapled it to the photograph, glued that down, added on this really pretty flower, and then the little piece that says you are everything is from the ephemera. And these puffy stickers that I'm using are from Journal Studio. And sorry for my cat, she loves attention. She seriously just put her head right next to my hand and demanded to be pet at that moment. So yeah, I actually ended up stitching on this little vellum piece. I added a paper clip that I thought matched, and then the bow is from the Carousel collection. They're like enamel pins that have foam on the back, and I thought it looked really cute and added some more black to it. And yeah, that one was probably my favorite, and I really didn't know how it was going to look with that little photograph thing since it was black and white, but and that's normally not something that I would really use, but it just shows you that whenever you go out of your comfort zone, you surprise yourself and you end up finding new things that you like. So yeah, and then this is the next tag that already has some lace stitching behind it, and once again I'm using that mummy cloth that I got from Michael's to kind of make it look like a nest for the little squirrel and add some more texture. So it's really easy to do because since it's so thin, it just sticks to anything that's sticky. So I just kind of arrange it however and then stick it to the back of the squirrel, and then I add a little bit of hot glue to it and then stick it down on top of the chipboard. So here I am trying some new stuff. I'm going through and looking for some more phrase stickers. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, it might just be the set that I have, but the chipboard that I got from this collection is not sticky like at all. I have to add glue or tape behind every single piece that I use, which is normally so weird because sometimes I'll set down a piece of chipboard and it'll stick to like everything, and then whenever I try to get it off or pull it off or something, it will like rip the paper, tear everything apart. So I was really surprised. Maybe they changed it because it was too sticky. I don't know. I'm interested to see if you guys also notice that with this collection because, yeah, like I said, it's normally very, very sticky. And so now it's like pretty much just paper. Like it doesn't have any stickiness to it. So, I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much because I add hot glue to like whatever I'm putting down anyways, just so that way it stays put whenever I send it like in a swap or in the mail. It doesn't get too messed up. So, yeah, it's just kind of surprising, I guess. So this is a shaker one that I made, and I really love the sequin mix that I put in here, so I decided to do something really simple so that it would still show. So I just literally added a chipboard butterfly, and that was it. Like, that was all I ended up doing for that one. So this is the last one that I made, and it's so beautiful. I knew that I love this paper and I wanted to use this deer on it because I just love the way that the colors work together. So the technique that I used on this last tag was pretty similar to the ones that I've done before. So before using my focus piece, which was the deer, I layered up some florals from the sticker sheet as well as the chipboard, and now I'm grabbing some of my gold stitching thread to wrap that up and then layer it behind the deer. I thought that added a really cute touch since there wasn't a lot of gold on this page other than the stitching at the bottom. So yeah, it looks really cute. And then whenever I was sorting through the ephemera, I found this really cute little piece that has a quote on it. So I layered it behind the deer, but ended up having to put foam underneath it since it was resting on the flowers that are chipboard. So yeah, and that was pretty much all I did for this tag. I kind of kept it simple because it had a lot going on already. So yeah, this is my last one, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I've been trying to do a lot more different types of videos recently, so I have, this is my second tag flip video that I've done on this channel, but I have lots of different flip books that I've made. I have lots of haul videos for you, those of you who love watching hauls, and then I have incoming and outgoing mail videos, as well as like how I package mail. So I'm wanting to get more into like scrapbooking videos and like mini albums and stuff like that, because I know that a lot of y'all watch those and enjoy watching those and get a lot of inspiration from them. So that is on the horizon in the future. So make sure that you are subscribed so that way whenever I start doing those types of videos or a video that you would like, you will be able to see it. And yeah, this is where I'm flipping through the tag, and I really like the way that this turned out. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Heritage Collection at first, but the more that I'm starting to use it, the more I'm liking it. I like that Crate Paper included more like smaller pieces in this collection, because I know in the past they were getting like bigger and bigger. So thank goodness for smaller pieces like tickets and florals and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed and found some inspiration. Remember to subscribe and like this video, and then if you want to see more of my projects in the future, you can find me on Instagram as well.